Well, folks, welcome to another episode of Yucatan Unearthed. I am your host, Randy Bowser, and I'm here with my co-host, Jeff Damon. How are you this morning, brother?
Very fine, thank you.
So, where are we at today, Jeff?
There's this kind of, looks like maybe an old Hacienda, used to be an old homestead or something out here that's been worn down over the years. So we're hoping maybe there's some interesting stuff here.
Well, we're going to give it a shot this morning, so y'all stay tuned. We're fixing to go unearth the Yucatan. See how, Jeff, where we're kind of standing here seems to be in the inside of the house, because right here is a line of rock. You've got the corner of the house, and you've got another foundation line, and we're getting right here pretty good ping, about 10-15 centimeters down. So let's dig this up with the big shovel.
You want to centralize that for me with your little finder there?
Right there. Yep.
All right. Pour it back in. That might be a rock.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what we got. A not so old beer can. Oh well. Sold. Sold. Well, that's giving me a coin signal. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, heck yeah, right on. Started off with a old 10 peso coin. Oops. Right on.
Talk about old spikes.
Oh yeah, check that out.
No, this is a bullet casing.
Gnarly.
Cool.
Well, that's giving me a good ping. Let's see what this is. There's something heavy. Wow, check this out. That's an old spike right there. Really old spike. We'll look at that later up close. Well, that's a pretty cool find, Jeff.
Not bad, eh?
A whole spool of fishing line, looks like about 50-pound test and good old twine.
Yeah, they use this for when they're going lobster or octopus.
Yep.
Pulpo.
Yep, for pulpo.
Yeah, so They'll actually just tie on, is it crabs they tie to this?
Yeah.
Drop them over the edge. The pulpo octopus come up and grab onto that crab, and they don't let go, and then they just
pull it up.
them up and take them off and drop them.
Obviously this was overboard because it has floated up into the trees, so.
We might, I think I have the rest of my...
Dude, we can go fishing, dude. You got yourself a little float.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Came off the end of that.
Gnarly. Nice big old hook on there.
Yeah.
All right, well don't put that in your pocket.
No.
Well, we got a little exercise this morning, Jeff. Walking around this old hacienda. I tell you, I bet there's a lot of stuff really buried down deep where we'd really have to get into and dig.
All the roots and everything.
Yeah.
And the bushes and those little stickers.
But you can tell by the build that that's the old style mamposteria. There's no rebarb or anything. It's just all really, really thick rock, which is pretty awesome. This was quite the spread at one point out here. But we did have some luck. We didn't get rich, but we found some really cool artifacts. Jeff, let's kind of show these off here. So Jeff has found a bullet casing, some of these old spikes. Some of these spikes just look really, really old. They actually look like they were hand forged. Of course, Jeff's good at cleaning up the beach. He's got a little toothpaste to go with his toothbrush, and the fishing line and the twine and the fishing lure and a cork with a gnarly hook on it. That's pretty awesome. I got a 50 centavos coin, an old 10 peso coin, 2 bullet shells, some old spikes in this old piece of ceramic. Still has some of the painting on it, which is kind of cool. So all in all, we didn't really buy a taco today, but we found some really cool artifacts. And a lot of time it's about just what you find out here in these old places. I mean, some of this stuff could be 40, 50, 60, even 70 years old or more, which is kind of interesting.
And even just looking at some of the way that the old things were structured, how they were built. I imagine some of these spikes were used because they used no rebar or anything. So
no, but at one point there was timber, right? Yeah, exactly. So there'd be wood beams and timber.
They used the spikes for that, so we were just finding kind of what's left, I guess.
So yeah, that's kind of cool. Got us a little bucket of treasure, help clean up the beach. Jeff can go fishing. And that's gonna wrap up another episode of Yucatan Unearthed, unearthing the Yucatan of Mexico. Jeff, thank you very much, brother.
Till next time.
Till next time. Adios.